So apparently Amazon is like the tooth fairy. If you fall asleep, they leave magical presents at your doorstep. We're going to talk about that. Welcome to the Workbench, folks. DOS is back, and this is going to be a rave, a rant, and a review. Kind of. So let's get into this. First up, we're going to update you on my Fafnir on. And he is more yellow than ever. I've applied like 2 or 3 more coats on him now. I've still got more to do. He's coming along just happily with what I'm doing. Pardon me. Was not expecting that. So, my review is /rant/rave is about Amazon. I'm convinced that they cannot deliver a package in those white little envelopes without crushing the box inside. Let me show you. I got Drazar from the Drukhari, aka Dark Elves in Warhammer 40k, and as you can see, the bottom of the box is crushed, creased, and all that other jazz. Same with the top box up here. Bottom box down here. See, like I said, I'm convinced they cannot deliver a box in 2-day notice or 2-day delivery without crushing it. Every time I order a box from Amazon that is Warhammer 40k or something related, and it comes in those white freaking envelopes or those brown envelopes they give you, they cannot not crush them. I mean, you can't tell me you don't have like an 8x6x6 or an 8x6x4 you can put this in? Uline. I know Uline, who I work with through my job, has an 8x6x4 box. I could have put this in and delivered it safely with an air bubble packaging, and the box would not have been crushed. All right, that's my rant review. I'm going to build this up because I want to paint him because I think he looks cool. Next up is a biggin. Hold on, this one's going to take a second. Paint, check. Base, check. Model, does not fit into frame. Check. So I have slightly broken stride here and turned my model, my phone vertically so y'all can see how big this sucker is. Grab my ruler here. This is Cromfell's Creatures of Cromfell Cthulhu model. It's a 3D resin print. The base is 3D resin print. I mean, this bad boy down here. This base is solid one piece. There's no other pieces to it. The body, however, is not, because he comes off. Boop, see? Comes off. Easy flipping. Cthulhu himself is a whopping like 8.5 inches tall, and he's like dang near 9 inches wide. But very well detailed. I'm trying to use, and I'll show you here in a second. Actually, let me put my phone back down and we'll do this. Okay, I'm back. My phone is now safely planted in Cthulhu's in a safe spot. I'm trying to use 72.147 heavy black green of the heavy opaque game line from the Orc and Goblins set fantasy line color series from Vallejo. That stuff does not want to go through an airbrush. I have thinned that stuff so down. I thought I had it. I thought I had it figured out. Apparently not. I apparently either need a bigger airbrush or I need to just take Cthulhu out with a rattle can and get him, base coated, because if not, I'm going to go through a lot of this. And you can hear I've got a ball bearing in there to loosen that stuff up. I may just squeeze more thinner down into it and see if we can't. I mean, it's a very nice dark green, as you can saw in Cthulhu. It will mainly be his base coat and shadows, but for now I gotta figure out a combination of paint to get that thin down so I can get him base coated. But he's a weekend project, so there's that. I've got stuff in the mail, which I'm very excited about because I got new paintbrushes. I've been waiting on these for a while. Crack them open, it's what I've been painting Fafnir on with. And I've also got my backups. So my main brush that I use for almost everything, except for Fafnir right now, is the Raphael 8404. Come on. 8404 Kolinsky Sable, or Kolinsky French paint brushes. These are very nice brushes. I like these. They are natural hair. I don't know where my... Oh, there it is. I was wondering where my brush cover went. I do enjoy these brushes. These are very nice brushes. I have... This is my second set I'm going through now. I went through the first one in about 2 years, and I took care of them using conditioner, shampooer, brush care cleaner, and then I was able to afford these. These are the Artist Opus S Series and M Series paintbrushes. These are very nice. They come in either a 4 set or a 5 set. They come with their own shampoo. Obviously, this is for the S Series. And what I noticed, and I'm going to pull out number 1 here, is that, don't lose that, there is no similarity in size compared to the other number 1 I got. So comparing the two, you can tell that the number 1 for the Raphael has a bit of a bigger body, a bit of a longer tip, but the Artist Opus has a thicker, I want to say a thicker handle. It also looks like Raphael's a longer ferrule too. Still very interesting because there's technically no standard as far as paintbrushes go. There is no standard as far as how long bristles have to be, how thick bodies have to be for certain sizes. Very interesting finding these sort of things out. But yes, I do really enjoy using the Artist Opus for Fafnir because the difference between like this and a synthetic is people are like, oh, get synthetic brushes, they're cheaper. Well, yeah, they're cheaper, but they're not as long lasting. A synthetic brush is only going to last you, if you're lucky, maybe 5 models, and that's if you take care of them. Whereas, you know, a Kolinsky brush, even though it's going to cost you, like, let's say the number 1 here, this one was from the Jackson Art Supply Company online. I think I paid $13 for this brush, 14 or 13 or 17, something like that. I mean, they're not hugely expensive, but there's a long wait time due to, you know, transportation and all that other jazz. So I would love to do these videos on TikTok. I do have a TikTok. I've got like 4 videos up and very few people watch them, but I'm okay with that. Only because my TikTok still has not allowed me to do 10-minute videos because I like to talk to you guys. I really do. And one of the things I want your guys' opinion on is I've got all these contrast paints, and I'm seriously considering converting all those over to dropper bottles. And I'm even thinking about doing the regular, you know, Citadel paints in dropper bottles. I haven't pulled the trigger yet because I'm not entirely sure if I want to or not, but that's an idea. So let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side to do more of this. Later.